Welcome everybody, this is Heroes and Brews with Nerdy Dudes. We're your friendly neighborhood Beeroes. It's Ty.
And it's Kev.
And Comic-Con week, the most exciting week of the year. Now we're talking about Marvel Studios.
Yes.
We got a lot going on with the Netflix series, a lot with the MCU.
Yes.
It's a lot to take in as well. What I'm very disappointed about, though, is no Infinity War trailer. They showed footage, but nothing released to the public.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
I may have seen illegal footage, but it's still disappointing to me that they wouldn't show or release public footage because everyone is so excited for this movie. Yeah, it's a ways away. It's May 4th, I think, next year. I believe.
Don't know the release date,
I think it's May 4th next year.
Okay.
And people want to see what's going on.
Yeah.
And from what you're showing to people, why hold back? Why not just be like, hey, look what we got for you?
I don't know. I mean,
well, the thing is, because people are explaining it in their, like, IGN, comicbook.com, all those sites.
Yeah.
They're explaining the footage.
Yeah.
So people are already saying step by step what's going on.
Yeah.
So just give people the visual.
Yeah. I actually saw it on an episode of the Real Rejects YouTube show.
Yeah.
And there was, so like you said, there was some article that was released and it basically described almost frame by frame of what exactly happened in the trailer. And curiosity got the best of me and I wanted to know and I heard it and I was like, okay, that sounds freaking fantastic.
Yeah, amazing.
Let me see this visually. Excuse me. And so I know at D23 they apparently showed it.
Yep.
And then, well, they showed this a montage from like Iron Man 1 and like little clips of each film leading to the Infinity War teaser trailer,
Which
I guess.
is cool.
Which is a really cool way to do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm kind of shocked. I mean, I get that, you know, the individuals who wait in line to get into Hall H, you kind of want to treat them, I guess, is the way they look at it.
But they're also the first ones to see it.
Yeah.
In my opinion, that's their treat.
That's true, and they get to see it with like the freaking actors up there. I mean, that's the thing is like I wouldn't be bummed like, oh, what do you mean they got to see it online? No. I got to sit in there and watch it live with the actors and the directors. To me, that moment would last forever.
Yes.
So I'm really surprised they just haven't put it online yet. I don't know what they're waiting for. It's weird.
I don't know, but from what I've seen, it looks phenomenal. Thanos is just a badass. He's all CG too, right?
He is all CG.
Yeah. That was the way to do it too.
Sure. Oh yeah.
And I like how it starts, even though it might spoil Thor Ragnarok. How the Guardians their ship bumps into Thor and they bring him in. I think that's hysterical.
Yeah, I think a way to finally, because I was curious, you know. Well, once we go see the movie, we'll find out. But how the Guardians end up meeting up with all of our Avengers. You know, all of our they're ours.
And I like what Steve said with the comic vibe, like the cosmic vibe. Sorry.
Yeah.
How everything's so like colored and bright and how it's awesome. Especially even with like Black Panther and stuff. The color palettes are just beautiful.
The way Wakanda looks,
Yeah, it's all very. You can see and sense all the different colors. Very bright. It's a good vibe to it, and I like the sound to it. The music is also fits for it. Yeah, it's all good. It's completely different from the DC side of things because DC's going with the darker side, grungier.
Yes. They said that.
Darker.
Yeah, I mean, I think DC. It looks like they're going to lighten things up a little bit.
I like the darker stuff,
but color palette wise, it's definitely a darker tone.
Yeah.
And that's fine, to separate it. It's whatever. It works. It works for DC, I think. But one of the scenes that I'm really excited to see in this teaser trailer, from what I heard, was the scene where Peter Parker's on a school bus and Spidey sense comes. Because everybody was like, wait, he didn't have Spidey sense in Homecoming. And apparently he has it. His hair. The hairs on his arms stand up. And something comes to New York. So the fact, like, me thinking, okay, here's Peter Parker, high school kid. Is he the one that goes to the team and he's like, guys, there's some shit going down. Like, I had this feeling. I think that's cool to have, like, the youngest person of the group to be like the first to come to them. Like there's something going on.
Him in the Iron Spider suit.
Oh, I heard there's scenes of him in it. Yeah,
I saw that, and that was my favorite part, just seeing him like that.
Yeah.
I think I saw the Hulkbuster suit too from Iron Man.
Yeah, I heard there's some sort of like rendition of it. I don't know. I don't know if it's the same one from Age of Ultron.
I think I saw that too. I'm excited for that movie. It's gonna be great.
Oh, I have no doubt in my mind it's gonna be one of the most epic films we've ever seen. I mean, to think about when this whole universe started back in 2008, and here we are, 2018. So 10 years of films leading up to this, and to have I'm just thinking of all the characters that are going to be in this. Oh my gosh, it's just I can't wrap my head around how. I don't know, man. I just picture myself sitting there watching this, and I see like Black Panther come in, and then here's Spider-Man, and then you got Rocket Raccoon, and it's like I can't take all of this. You know what I mean? And
the cool thing for me is they're going to start Phase 4 with another Spider-Man film.
Yeah.
Which is, to me, is really cool. Because they know how well he did. Tom Holland did an amazing job. Still is doing an amazing job. Also probably in Infinity Wars. I think it's really cool to see him start off Phase 4.
Well, I heard, and I don't know if they announce this at D23 or what, but somehow they're thinking of making Spider-Man kind of lead off this. Well, like I said, lead off the Phase 4, but I don't think Robert Downey Jr. is going to be around much more.
No, I don't think he is either.
I know a lot of people are speculating he might go in Infinity War, if you catch my drift.
Yeah.
And have Spider-Man, because Steve Rogers and his Civil War, in the trailer supposedly he has a beard, and I know like a character he becomes known as Nomad or something like that.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if they're gonna kind of showcase that or what, but I think this new breed of heroes that we have, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, Black Panther, may be our new Avengers from here on out.
I agree.
And maybe the other ones will, which will be sad, because I don't know, I love having these characters, and I guess this would be a good transition into Thor Ragnarok, because I was just about to say I love Chris Hemsworth as Thor. He freaking cracks me up.
Yeah, he's awesome,
dude.
And just even Hulk too. I'm glad to see him back. Mm-hmm. And what is it, Mark Ruffalo?
Mark Ruffalo.
Ruffalo. Sorry.
Yeah.
Brain. Them together, especially like the spaceship, they're like talking when he's not Hulk. It's like it's just perfect.
I love it because he's just wearing like this like a blazer and like a shirt, and he's like, where are we?
We fought.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you won? Yeah, I kicked your ass.
Yeah. Oh, it's man. They're once again Marvel, and they're the way that they place humor in there is incredible. And Chris Hemsworth is a really funny guy.
Yeah, he is.
Really funny guy. And this Thor Ragnarok looks like it's gonna blow the other two Thor films out of the water.
Especially because the comedy sense too, like you said, especially when he's in the area, he's like, there's been so much since we passed. Like, I don't have my hammer anymore. That happened like a day ago. They got destroyed. Like, he's like, we're coworkers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the best. He's a friend from work. Yeah. It just looks like a fun movie. You know what I mean? It just looks like a fun freaking movie. Cate Blanchett is the villain.
Yeah. She looks awesome.
Gosh, she looks incredible.
I can't wait to see the low-key Thor team up. I think they're going more with the Guardians of the Galaxy tone to it.
I definitely got that vibe,
especially with the title, like the title image, how like Ragnarok's and
I love that,
like 90s or 80s style video game.
Yes, that's exactly. My god, like that. I was super stoked to see that. Even when the Marvel Studios comes up and it all turns neon and it comes towards you, you can kind of see it.
Yeah,
like a reflection. I don't know how to describe it, but when you see the trailer, you'll notice. And I get that 80s, early 90s vibe, and I think that is so cool.
I think so too. And also, I love that. So talking about one team, let's fly to another. The Defenders.
Yeah,
that I think is gonna be sick. I know they show like the first episode to people in Hall H, and they're not like teaming up well. They're not trying to be heroes together. But it's going to be cool to see them try and work together because there's going to be tension.
Sure.
They're all 4 of them are from different walks of life.
Exactly, yeah.
And it's going to be interesting to see their characters mesh, and I'm excited for that because they all play their characters well. Danny Rand can use some work. I mean, I know they're using a new showrunner, which maybe that'll help. Maybe
Brian
not.
Season 2?
Yeah, Brian's season 2.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll help.
I still haven't finished season 1. I could not get into the show. I think I discussed that before as much as I did the other ones.
Do you think Punisher will make a show in the Defenders or no? Do you think he's?
I heard a rumor that he might.
Because he's the next up after Defenders.
So Defenders comes out when?
August.
Wow. Okay.
Like next month.
And then
soon.
Punisher's what, the fall or winter?
They're saying they usually release stuff like in November.
Okay.
So I think it might be November
for
Punisher.
I'm super excited for that show.
Yeah.
At first I was thinking, I kind of like the Punisher as a secondary character.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest, I'm more excited for the Punisher series as opposed to Defenders.
Really?
Yeah, I am. I love John Bernthal's portrayal as Frank Castle.
I just got the chills when you said that because he was really good.
Yeah, dude.
He was so brutal.
Can't wait to see. We got a glimpse of him in Daredevil season 2, and I just kind of want to see the story. I know I said I can only see him as a secondary character. He would be stronger as a secondary character.
Yeah.
However, I'm excited to just put all the focus on him and get more into his head and have him, face his villains. Like I heard they casted somebody to play Jigsaw, which is a major villain in Punisher. So I'm really curious to see that series and how I'm expecting it to be, especially on Netflix, like super intense, and violent, brutal. And just. Yeah, I can't wait for that.
Because Netflix does do some intense stuff.
Yeah.
I was telling
Daredevil was pretty intense.
So I was telling you that new Netflix series with Jason Bateman. I keep forgetting the name of it. Ozark. Thank you. That is already intense. You get 15 minutes in, and it's intense from then on.
Yeah.
It's that kind of TV show, and I think Daredevil's going to follow with that, especially how brutal it's going to be because you saw what he did. He laid waste to the Irish Mafia, or what they were. I think that's what they were. In Daredevil, he shot holes in everyone and everything, and I can't wait to see more of that because he's not going to change his ways.
Yeah,
I mean, he teamed up with Daredevil, but he doesn't care. He wants to be vicious. He's doing what he wants to do. He's trying to not protect himself, but he's trying to take away the bad in New York, and I think he's going to do that his own way. And I think that's going to be cool because he's going to be more like a Deadpool kind of hero, an
anti-hero. Yeah. That's why I'm more excited because when you saw him in Daredevil season 2, you had Matt and you had Frank, and their views on the way that they handled justice in a sense, was vastly different.
Yeah.
So to have Frank Castle as he is the main character in his own series, and every episode is focusing on him. I'm curious to just see him throughout the entire show, if that makes sense. Because in Daredevil season 2, he was here and there, and you already knew what to expect from him.
Yeah.
But to really just have all the focus on him, I'm excited to just see him take the reins. Because in Walking Dead as Shane, he was also a secondary character.
And he was amazing.
So to see John Bernthal as the lead. Frank Castle's
I'm excited for
I'm very interested to see how they handle that for sure.
Yeah. So give us your thoughts. Marvel Studios doing some big things coming up within the next year.
Yeah.
It's going to be very exciting.
Absolutely.
I'm excited. It's a great time to be a nerd.
So great.
Great time to be a nerd.
It's so good.
But give us your thoughts. Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
And we'll see you soon.
Peace.